I'm Liz Larson, back with some cake decorating basics. Today we're going to go holiday. We're going to do a Yule log with a poinsettia on it. It's gorgeous for your Christmas table or really any holiday time through New Year's. It's a fun and kind of difficult flower to learn, but I know you can do it. Let's get started. So for the Yule log with poinsettias, I'm going to be using a number 22 or 23 star tip and two number 124 rose tips. I'm going to use a couple of straws and a couple of standard size marshmallows. So let's get started with our Yule log. This is actually done with this old pan. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, maybe a jelly roll pan. If you have one of these, great. If not, you can sculpt a log this way out of quarter sheet or some other things. Get creative on that one. So I've iced it with just a little bit of chocolate icing. I just mixed a little ganache with some of my icing, some chocolate ganache, so it tastes good. But I'm not going to use chocolate for the icing outside. You can if you want to. It tends to be a little soft, so what I'm going to use is brown colored icing. I want to, as usual, stripe my bag so I can get my richest color without having my icing saturated. See, I'm just striping it up the side there. And then I'm going to fill my bag with my brown icing. It has a little bit of white in it, that's good too. What we want to do here is mimic wood. You can see my stripe here. It's pretty simple. You kind of want to just go back and forth. You're just creating wood grain here. You can even create a knot if you want to. So up and down, back and forth, just some wood grain. Come around your knot like wood would. Just continue on and cover your whole Yule log with that. So we're finishing up here. Just getting the last of our wood grain on. And then we'll move to the ends. With the end, we want to start in the center and go around and around. Come up, kind of cover your edges there. And you fill in here. And again on the back side. This is just a nice even pressure, holding it nice and even. You want kind of the same width all the way around. But it's wood grain, you don't have to be an expert for this part. Okay, now we want to put on our stumps. So I'm going to take a regular standard size marshmallow and push all the way up to where it almost comes out the end. I'm going to start here and go around and around. Now the reason I am doing it on the straw instead of on the cake, and you can do it on the cake if you want to, is for me, I just feel like it's a little easier to place. And then I don't mess up either my stump or my log with the decorating of the marshmallow. I'm just going to cut about here and then use my scissors up under. It's a lot like we do a rose, and just stick it down in the cake. I'm going to make one more. Up and down, zigzag pattern on the side, real even pressure. Again, don't have to be perfect on this, it's just wood. Be real careful to hold it up towards the top when you cut so it doesn't flip out of your hands. And I want this one down here. So I've decided that this is going to be the front side of my cake, and I'm going to place my poinsettias here. I'm going to begin now to start to arrange my spray of poinsettia. I'm basically going to put it about in this general area. But I'm going to use a technique here with, this is just a box top from my straws. And I'm going to cut it in a basic leaf shape. This is going to be a 3D support for under one of my poinsettia leaves. Now, if you don't like this part of the idea, just leave this part out. But I really like to do this 3D effect. I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. Just kind of anchor it down. And one more here. My poinsettias are going to be quite large, so we want to make sure that we space our leaves out quite a ways. Just using a parchment bag here with a number 124 rose tip for my leaf. Now if you want a closer look at how this is done, I prepared a video for you that's just how to make the poinsettia. So I'm going to do my best so you can see here. We're going to rock forward on the end here and come back. Now our poinsettia leaves are also going to come up on here too to give us our 3D effect. And I want my third leaf to come down the front. Now I know my hands are in the way for you here. I'm doing my best to keep them out. Okay, so there's the 3 leaves of my spray for my poinsettia. Okay, so now we're going to start with our actual poinsettia. I'm using red, a deep red, with a white stripe. You could use your deep red with a darker red stripe. You could use white with a light red or pink. Poinsettias are lots of varied colors, so we want to mark poinsettia is a 6-petal flower. 1, 2, and 3. The reason we mark is so we can get them nice and evenly spaced. You don't want to have your petals crowded or too far apart, and we've kind of got that here. It's a good thing I marked. I'm just going to take that one off and move it to there. With poinsettias, you also want to do every other mark, not in sequence, so that you don't end up with a pinwheel effect. So we're taking a ruffle, a rock forward, and a ruffle back. These are wide, kind of flat petals. Come up the front of here, rock back, change your angle, and back down. Now I'm going to do my next layer, and they're going to go over the top of these just slightly. Walk down and back. And see how I go? My variegation changes. That is perfect. That creates a lot of interest in color and makes your flower a little more interesting too. Now to turn this one away. Can't figure out how to do that one upside down. Okay, now we're going to get our second layer. Now these are the same petal, just offset slightly and smaller. And you can see I'm putting a little pad down before I put the petal on, just so I can get a little height. I really want that 3D effect. Notice how I'm using my turntable to get exactly the right angle. That is just what you need to do. And I know I'm turning it away so you can't see at the moment, but this is how you get the right angle, is using your turntable. And sometimes the right angle is upside down. Okay, my petals are on. Now I'm going to put the center. This is a bag striped with green and yellow and white, you can see. So I put 1 in the center and 6 around, and it's just a squeeze and release, just a little ball. Like that. And I'm going to continue on with this and add just a little bit of more interest, some dots to expand my spray as an accent. I'm going to bring them down onto my leaf. Okay, one last element, just for balance. I'm going to come back in here and add just one very small leaf here and one here, and 3 of these little balls. Now those could also be red. You can write Happy Holidays if you wish, or you can leave it just like this. Makes a great centerpiece for your holiday table. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make this Christmas Yule log. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope you have a lot of fun trying it out. Don't forget to follow me at my blog, theartoffrosting.blogspot.com, and don't forget to subscribe. There's lots more to come. We'll see you next time.